Good morning, Southwest Lawrence Elementary. Happy Monday, March 28, 2022. It is just after 8 o'clock. Let's pause for a moment of silence as we reflect upon our anticipated activities of today. Thank you. At this time, we're going to pledge allegiance to our country's flag. So wherever you are, let's stand, salute, and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we're going to say our PBIS mission statement. At Southwest Lawrence Elementary, we aim to develop positive, hardworking, respectful achievers. Our lunch menu for today, we have hamburger, pizza, yogurt lunch bag, French fries, fresh carrots, and fruit choice. Remember, this month we're talking about cooperation, and cooperation is working together to do more than you can do alone. And our animal is the flamingo. Now, how do you show cooperation by working with others? Now, let's flash back in history for a moment. On this day, March 28, 1797, Nathaniel Briggs patented a washing machine. So again, 1797 was when the washing machine first started. Now, on this day in 1939, the Spanish Civil War ended. Speaking of history, let's talk about history for a moment. So, a lot of things happen around our world that are historical events. And so, Ms. Thomas's 4th grade class has been working really hard in figuring out how to capture all what's happening around our world in 60 seconds. And so I have several students we're going to showcase on Mondays and Tuesdays each week to talk about what's happening around the world in 60 seconds. And if you know what 60 seconds is 1 minute. So in 1 minute, they're going to fill us in on everything that's happened around the world recently. And so I'm going to turn it over to one of them right now, and I'll be right back here in just a moment.
Good morning, my name is Dylan Mason. It is March 25th, 2022, and this is our past week in 60 seconds. From little beavers to big wins, numbers add up to some totally cool news stories from this past week. Did you know that scientists have discovered a new type of dinosaur called the Euxysaurus? Well, they did. Did you know that cherry blossom trees reach peak bloom in Washington, D.C.? It's interesting to know that our neighbor, Macon, Georgia, hosts the pinkest party on earth celebrating these same beautiful trees, and the party is the Cherry Blossom Festival. In other news this week, number 1 Ashley Barty retired from the sport of tennis. Continuing with this week's news, we see some winners from the Sony World Photography Awards. I'm sure you've heard that Madeleine Albright, who is a former U.S. Secretary of State, died at the age of 84. To end on a positive note, kids are making art for Ukrainian people for motivation toward reaching a peaceful end to the war. That Southwest Lawrence Elementary is our week in 60 seconds. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day.
All right, welcome back, boys and girls. Again, that was our world right now in 60 seconds. How amazing is that, right? So great job, Ms. Thomas's 4th grade class. Again, we'll have another representative tomorrow and more upcoming. Now, at this time, we're going to see who our winner was recently of a very, very close vote. There was a 2-vote difference in these 2 books that are coming up that Ms. Chris is going to talk to us about. So I'm going to turn it over to her. She talks about our book madness, and I'll be right back in just a moment.
Good morning, Southwest. So Friday, you voted on Dog on a Frog or The Bad Seed, and it was so close. But Dog on a Frog won by 2 votes. 2. It won by 50.6%. So it barely beat The Bad Seed, but it did. And so our next 2 winners that are going to compete against each other are Nibbles the Book Monster and the Very Impatient Caterpillar. So whichever one of these wins will then compete against Dog on a Frog for our overall Southwest book winner. So today you'll vote between Nibbles and the Very Impatient Caterpillar. Have a great day.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Thank you so much, Ms. Christie, for keeping us on track with our Book Madness. Again, you saw that bracket. We've narrowed it down almost to our Book Madness champion. We're so close to cornering that champion. We'll do that very soon. Now, y'all have a marvelous Monday. We'll see you right back here for Tuesday's news. Have a great one.